Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking about the 8th commandment in Exodus chapter 20, verse 15. Thou shalt not steal. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but just like all the rest of them, you can deal a little deeper. So today, I wrote y'all a little poem to start us out. Thou shalt not steal, not a coat, not a meal, not a goat, not a seal. Not a jar full of honey, no, not a car full of money. Thou shalt not steal. All right, you need to be selfless, not selfish. And most thievery is done from a place of selfishness. Worrying about yourself before you worry about others. Even if you think somebody has plenty or too much or more than they'll ever use, it is not your place to take what they have and make it yours, or to take what they have and make it somebody else's. It is God's blessings to them that they have. And if they don't use them right, or if they don't live right for God, that's between them and God. Because we're all going to be held responsible for our stewardship, what we do with the blessings that God has given us. You have to take the splinter out of your eye first before you can start talking about a brother's life and the way he's living. You got to take care of what you're responsible for. You're going to be the one standing there on Judgment Day looking at the Lord and receiving your judgment. So it's imperative that you operate what you're responsible for to the best of your ability. Now, some people have more ability than others. That's clear. But you need to take care of you and yours. And if other people are doing wrong, that's why we have laws of the land. If other people have more than you, that's just the hand that you were dealt. You've got to learn to deal with it and know that we have riches in heaven that will be bestowed upon us through our Father in heaven when we get there. But we have work to do here first. We can't go around taking from other people just because we want to. Even if it's something as simple as a candy bar or a Tic Tac or anything at all that is not yours, just leave it alone. If it ain't yours, just don't do it. Count your blessings. Because I guarantee you have more than some people. It's either you have more help or you have more money, but you have blessings in your life. You have more family. There is something in your life that somebody else wishes they had. I promise you. You just need to be able to stand back and look at your life and be thankful for what you have. Some people can't walk. Some people can't talk. Some people don't have a friend in the world. There's something in your life that you need to be able to say, I'm proud and I'm happy that I have this. God has blessed me. And you need to be thankful for those blessings. God is in control. You got to have faith that He's going to take care of you and that He will provide for you. So you don't have to go around and steal from others. In Ephesians 4:28, steal no more. All right? It goes something like this. Let me go over here to it. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give him that needeth. In 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which will some coveted after. They have erred from faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. One more time. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Not some evil. It says all evil. The love of money. All evil. Let that sink in. Just about every sin that you can think of started off there. In some way or some form. All right, and then I was doing the research, and in Romans chapter 13 Since we're doing the 10 Commandments study, I just thought this was relevant. Okay? Give me just a second. Let me open it back up over yonder, that side of this little here book. All right. In Romans chapter 13, it revisits the 10 Commandments. All right. So a lot of people say, oh, you're talking Old Testament. Well, it revisits the commandments in Romans 13, verse 9. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet, and it there by any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Y'all, there it is. Jesus said, love one another. Love one another. That is the opposite of hate. Don't throw hate around. Don't throw shade at people. If you want to be more like Jesus, you have to show love. Even when they were hanging him on the cross, Jesus said, Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. They were in the process of killing his body in the most gruesome way that they could. And he still prayed for them and prayed for us to be forgiven. This Thanksgiving holiday, be thankful for forgiveness. For if it were not for forgiveness, we would all be destroyed. We don't deserve the blessings that God has for us now, much less the ones in the life to come. We sure don't need to be stealing nobody else's. You need to be thankful for forgiveness. You need to be thankful for each and everything that he has given you today. Because God is good all the time. Even when you think things are bad, even when I lost my brother and my mother and my grandma, and when bad things happen in life, when the business went south, and we're trying to peel it back up, God is still good. And we are thankful, extremely thankful for everything that he has done for us and continues to do for us. We count our blessings, our many blessings, for we can still get up and walk around. We can smell the roses. We can taste the dinners. We can go to the churches. There's going to come a day where you won't be able to go to a church. In some countries in this world today, you cannot go to a Christian church. Everybody else can worship how they want to, but not when it comes to Christians. You ever ask yourself that? If you're not a Christian and you're listening to this, why is Christianity the one that's persecuted? Why is Christianity repeatedly the one that is on trial? Because it's the truth. Jesus is the way, the only way. God bless. Y'all have a great and wonderful day, and we'll catch y'all on the next ride.